Hi, my name's Elliot Gill, partner of Jellis Richmond, and this is your City of Yarra Market Report. Buyers often ask us what are the most popular homes at the moment in the suburbs that we work in. I think the two which are the most popular at the moment are the larger homes, which we're starting to see prices unheard of previously, certainly in the City of Yarra, at the top end of the marketplace. The other are the single fronted cottages, which are always very, very popular. The single fronted cottage now, the entry price now is around $800,000, which is a big change on only a year ago, with the median price for a home in Richmond is now $1.15 million. What are the biggest changes that are currently facing Abbotsford and Richmond market? I think that would be pretty safe to say the rapid development which we're seeing right across these two suburbs. It's pretty much unprecedented with the levels of seeing developers coming in from large-scale apartment buildings to smaller scale 2 and 3 and 4 lot subdivisions. It's certainly attracting a lot more buyers into the marketplace and giving a much better price point in order to secure a property in these markets. Where are the hot spots right at the moment? In Richmond, I'd have to say, around Swan Street. It's an area which is changing very, very quickly. It's got all of the latest restaurants, bars, cafes, and we've seen a real resurgence in Swan Street, so the surrounding markets are really seeing a great uplift in price. In Abbotsford, it's got to be around Victoria Park. Since Trenary Crescent has been properly developed now, we're starting to see great lifts in price, particularly with a lot of the unique aspects to Abbotsford being the convent, the children's farm, and also the access to the river trails. In the market in Richmond, we do often get asked, I guess, what is the impact of the local schools? It probably is Melbourne Girls College being the only one that has a real, catchment area where they're looking to purchase into these areas. There is certainly a buyer demand in the surrounding streets there to be able to get into that school. It is very, very popular. But also I think Richmond is probably more suited to your childcare and primary school ages. The majority of the blocks are only between 100 and 200 square metres, so it does really suit that young family market, and that's typically what we see before we often see them move further east. It's been great to see our continued success in 2015. Jellis have continued to have the highest average sale price of any agency in Richmond and Abbotsford, and also we've seen the highest clearance rates. Vendors certainly are now seeking us as agents to stand out from the crowd, and they certainly see us as standing alone with the better branding and the better marketing. Some of the highlights of 2015 so far, certainly Jellis we've continued to sell the majority of the better homes in the suburb. We've now sold over 40 properties in excess of $1 million and seen our market share increase through that time, which is great. In particular, in Abbotsford, our share of the market has more than doubled. We've had many standout sales. I think one in particular would have to be number 43 Hunter Street in Richmond. It was purchased off one of our competitors for only $695,000 2 years ago. We've just secured the sale for this client for $1.8 million. An amazing renovation, certainly attracted a lot of interest in the market, particularly through the social media campaign that we had and the video which went to market. It was very, very popular. For the second year in a row, Jellis have achieved the highest land per square metre rate in the City of Yarra. This year, taking it was number 21 Newry Street in Richmond. On only 85 square metres of land, we sold it for over $1.2 million. I think demonstrating in this case the clear want from a buyer to buy something which has been well thought out, architecturally designed and well built. It certainly pays dividends. One other aspect that we've become very good at are the off-market sales. We've just recently been able to put together a great sale for a home which did appear on Grand Designs for well in excess of $4 million. Our forecast for the rest of 2015 and pushing into 2016 is the market obviously has been very, very strong over the past 6 months. We think it will continue, albeit in spring may soften a little bit with the higher volumes coming through. What we'll see later this year is I think historically people have looked to sell first in this marketplace, but what we're finding at the moment is they're very fearful of being able to secure another property in this strong market. I think what we might start seeing is people going out to purchase a home first because they have the comfort that their property is going to be very well received into the marketplace and see a full result. Thank you for joining me for the City of Yarra report. We look forward to seeing you out in the marketplace, and happy selling.